So here we go. One of the things I want to discuss is that we, as an artist, or as for me, need to figure out, what the music you're playing is going to be reached with the same amount of people. Um, I'll use my story. It'll get a little bit personal because it's going to reflect what could happen to anybody or what anybody's feeling. Um, Most of my biggest genres like to go in is bass music, but it turns out where I'm at, that's not really all that popular. Matter of fact, I remember going to some networking parties in Seattle last year or so, and they didn't even know what bass music was, even though bass music is almost going on 30 years old, believe it or not. Uh, I but also like to do like jungle, a lot of different kind of electronic music. But in the Northwest, it's pretty much kind of underground. I mean, it's there. They have some kind of following in Seattle, but as a lot of people know, I'm not in Seattle. I'm in Tacoma, so it's even more underground than that. I don't even know the spots. I even listed up face a couple of venues here to see if they even have a scene down here. I didn't still get a response. I don't know how to take that, but whatever. So I thank God for the internet. The internet. If it weren't for the internet, I would definitely would be a wouldn't be where I'm at in considering to listen to different music. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go click to SoundCloud.com. That is where I have a lot of my music at. But I have a lot of friends here that really do great music. And as it is, it says incoming tracks, new tracks coming up. So pretty much, I am going to play some snippets. And while I'm playing some snippets, some samples, I'm gonna go to the first one. It's for my boy Aero D. It says "For Love of Hardcore." If you don't know what hardcore is, I'm about to go play some for you. Uh, so, so pretty much, this is pretty much example of people that are doing their thing. And you notice it's not all bass music. And as I said, this is hardcore. And check out his site. Check out all the other people's site. This is what the future of music is. People like Yuri D, Skeptical, good artist. Does a lot of jungle, does a lot of drum and bass, a lot of dark stuff, hidden stuff. And so people who aren't familiar with that, let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, people who don't understand what that is, look it up. I mean, I've done a lot of research on Wikipedia and talked about hardcore and matter of fact, different types of house music. I mean, there's fidget house. I didn't even know what that was. I mean, there's so much more music out there that the labels will take like forever. And I'm sorry, I know like a G6 was a hit, and I'm glad they did their hit, but I've heard a beat similar to that way back in 2006, and it was up in Europe. So it's a big lag between Europe and also United States, and as Americans as a whole, we've gone really culturally arrogant because there's so much music out there that the record labels can't even fathom or can't even do. And if they do, they take things like so one person makes it big at a certain genre. So then instead of like promoting originality, they go do clones. I mean, Gaga, Keisha, whatever. You know, now they say, oh, it's a big thing. So all the record labels, instead of trying to find something new, they want to try the same formula, and they don't get it. Along with the radios that keep on repeating the same damn songs 3 or 4 times a day, people don't want to hear that. That's like a lot of people don't even hear the radio. Shoot, I don't even hear the radio much, except at work, and even then it's just to help block out other noise, I guess. So one of the things that I say, I thank God for the internet, because it gives me much more opportunity to hear more music and more different kinds of music. So you can still do hip hop, you can still do whatever, but then you can say, oh, I can go check this out. You know, there's something new, something sounds, so you can incorporate it to make whatever genre you do even better. But I'm gonna flip this out. That was just a sample of Aero D's latest track called Love for Hardcore. So I got something a little bit different. Let's go Flat Out from Skeptical. Now, mind you, always go to SoundCloud. You can go to SoundCloud. You can click on the latest songs that come out, and it could be just like a radio, straight radio, without any annoying commercials. And it's all free. And even some artists, like Imani Brown, has some tracks, good tracks. Oh shoot! Oh, this hits. I gotta tell Skeptical that it's pretty cool. This is called Flat Out. Check out his page on, like I said, www.soundcloud.com/skeptical. SKEPTICIKAL, not CKAL. Alright, check it out. Now, as we play this is like drum and bass. This is drum and bass. Jungle's a little bit harder, and one of these days I'll go ahead and let you hear, or shoot, you can just go ahead and go on my page, MONTI-RCK, and you can hear some of my stuff as well. A lot of stuff I have is pretty much from different ranges, from hip-hop / bass music to jungle to even far-out stuff. Good stuff. And hopefully, at least once a week or maybe even every day, I kind of show some of my friends. So then for people that aren't into this genre can just kick back and say, okay, this is good, this is interesting. Whether you like it or not, at least you get a chance to hear. Because if you don't know what's up, you can't get better. And anybody who claims themselves to be a musician and say, oh, I don't like this because it's da-da-da-da-da-da, or it's rap, da-da-da-da-da, or it's whatever, then they don't really love music, because music comes in all forms, in all levels. So when you ever hear somebody be all like an old man and say, da-da-da-da-da, just remember, music comes in all forms, and electronic is one of the biggest genres of music it is. All right, just don't even know. Okay. But back to my situation where I'm in the middle of an area that they don't do what I do. Okay. I tell people to go to my SoundCloud page and go to other people. I'll go turn it down a little bit, because they need to know what kind of music I make. And they say, oh, you producer, oh, you do hip-hop beats, la la la. I speak up hip-hop because this is one of the things I run across. Because I'm a brother, and I don't do hip-hop a lot. So it's like a pretty much big thing. Plus, I'm by myself. I mean, I'm like isolated, okay? There's a couple of people that might do electro or stuff, but when I do drum and bass, I do jungle, and when I do jungle, I do hard jungle. And they don't have that here. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God for the internet, because other people can appreciate the music. I remember in college up in Seattle, you talk about having issues with, with folks, because just because they don't do bass music or whatever they tend to don't understand, they tend to disregard it. And in that respect, I think it was pretty much conceited and arrogant of some of the folks up here who won't listen to other genres or think, oh, because they don't do that, they don't have a wider range. Okay? And this again goes back to this same friction between North Sound and South Sound hip hop. But even then, it's still kind of insulated, even if they were united, because of the fact that I haven't seen too many people branch out. But then again, I hardly know that they're there, so how would I know? Go figure. But right now, we are listening to Victor Maximiliano featuring Gene Honeymoon, called Surround Me. And this is like lounge. Actually, this is not bad. This is new, lounge. I thought it would be like equal to down tempo, but apparently it's something completely different. And check his page out. I think I might have to do that after, plus that out while I kind of get things ready for this weekend. Let's go hear this for a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad. So listen, check this out. Time's about to run short. So I just want to let you know that always listen to other different genres of music just to experiment. As a musician, you might find something that you really want to hit. You might want to find this hard tune that they don't do at hip hop, or not unless you want to stay safe. Hey, do what you think is best, but always remember to keep your hearts open and your mind open. You never know what you might find. You might end up growing as a result of that. I know I did. So LD, another banging track. Skeptical, that's hard. You always go hard. That's sweet. Now maybe by the time that genre is popular in the United States, it's gonna probably be you're probably 2 or 3 things ahead. But that's the come I like hanging out with guys and talking with people in the UK, in Europe, because then I'll know what's kicking and start doing it right off the bat instead of waiting for stupid mainstream music, whatever that is, pop, whatever. To catch up, it'll take about another 5-10 years probably. So listen up. My name is Monty Rock, the KIN to 11G, the ultimate bass technician. Hope you have a blessed Father's Day. I hope everything goes fine with you guys, and God bless. I'm going to take this out. Victor Maximilian, Surround Me, featuring Gene Honeymoon. Check him out at www.soundcloud.com.